The pastel cups. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Mutiara Aryaputri. I'm in 12th grade majoring in natural science at SMA Negeri 1 Godean. And you guys already know what I'm gonna do, right? Exactly. In this video, I'm gonna do the book review for the 6th of Adek Ahmad Dahlan English competition. Woo! On this occasion, I'm gonna review Ili by Terelie. This is the latest book from the Bumi series. And a little bit fun fact about me, I'm the collector of Bumi series and Si Anak series. And if you ask me why I love it, I don't know. I just love how I imagine all the stories made by him. Oh, by the way, let me introduce you to Terelie. Terelie is a proud Indonesian writer who was born on May 21, 1979. His real name is Darwis. He started his writing career in 2005 through a book entitled Hafalan Sholat Delisa. And now he has more than 50 books that are always interesting to read, and one of them is Ili. Some of you may be wondering why the title is Ili. Does it stand for I love you? Yeah, that's true. Let me explain a little bit about his family. His father is Ilo, a famous designer from the Moon Clan who was instrumental in Raib, Sally, and Alice's adventure. His mother named Faye, and also he has a little brother named O. And if you notice that, the family name can be shortened to Ili. I love you. Of course, this story will talk a lot about Ili through Sally's puff. Ili is their comrade in arms in the adventure to find the blooming sunflower in the Sun Clan. The adventure was full of their spirit and the warmth between them. But unfortunately, it didn't last long. At the end of the story, Ili died. And to be honest, I cried for like 3 or 5 minutes because I didn't expect that Ili's gonna die. A few years later, Sally suddenly had a nightmare that always haunted her. The dream was like a message sent by someone else on purpose. Turns out it was a message that Ili's case was lost. As immediately, Raib and Sally went to the clan where the message came from. And don't forget Si Putih, Raib's magic cat that has superpowers. The person who sent the dream was Kwas, a woman and one of the leaders of the Aldebaran clan expedition 40,000 years ago. At the end of the story, a fierce battle happened between Raib, Sally, Si Putih, who was assisted by No, and the Chancellor against Ili, who has turned evil and is under the evil influence of the Dark Forest King. In addition, Sally is also faced with 2 difficult choices, which can even trigger Raib and Sally's friendship. Which one will she choose? And how was their adventure in the clan in the middle of nowhere without Ali? How did they face the horror of the night forest and its contents? Will they able to save Ili from the evil influence? just find the answer in this book. Now let's get moved to the prose of this book, starting from the cover itself. In my opinion, this is the best cover of the Earth series, with the pastel blue color and a little bit of gold color. Looks very attractive, doesn't it? I really love it. Moving on to the second one is the story content. Maybe when you hear the synopsis at the beginning, the story will be told in a language that is difficult to understand. But hey, this is Terelie. He is good at finding the best words. This is the most interesting story from the previous book series, especially with the craziest plot twist at the end. For the cons, in my opinion, the most notable drawback of this book is the gap in release between the book before Ili and it was the Matahari Minor book. This book was released in October 2022, while Ili was released in November 2023. That's right, 1 year apart. So, some loyal readers like me complained because we had forgotten the story or plot in the previous book. This one, Matahari Minor. Moreover, the ending of the Minor Sun book is a very cliffhanger. The second drawback that I noticed was that the battle stories seemed to be repeated. So, when I read this book, I often miss a few paragraphs. For the suggestion, if possible, the distance between releasing one book and another book should not be too far away, so we don't have to forget the plot or the story in the previous book. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.